Welcome or welcome back. My name is Ari, and as you can tell by the shirt, it's reading goals time. Today what I'm going to do is go through my 2020 reading plans video, rewatch it, see if I actually did anything with it in these plans, or maybe not. We'll find out. So the first goal, which I didn't say last year, but it technically was a goal, is my Goodreads challenge goal. All right, so my first goal was my Goodreads challenge goal. Originally, I had set it to 260 like normal. I dropped it down, and so I made the goal, but I didn't make my original goal. I have to look it up. In 2022, I read 212 books, so I think I set my goal to 200 books. The next goal is my owned TBR. In 2020, I owned 153 books. In 2021, I somehow owned 162 books. So it went up last year and it needed to go down. So the next one was owned TBR. And I think I said I owned somewhere like 160, 150 books in there. I don't exactly remember, even though I literally just watched it. The words. I know I have under 150 physical books because that is all I've done for like how many books I own. As far as like physical ebooks and audiobooks, I probably own around 150. I've got like 40 something audiobooks. I don't know how many ebooks. I didn't count them in my entire own TBR video, which I've filmed, I just haven't put out yet. I haven't edited it yet. So I'm gonna say I probably didn't succeed in this goal. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say probably not. Close, probably didn't make it. The next goal that I had that's kind of the same from last year is the Goodreads Choice Awards for 2021 challenge. And this is where I read all of the categories, I read the winner and at least one other book. The next one was Goodreads Choice Awards, where my goal was to read the winner and at least one other book in all of the categories, and I did that. Like, I 100% did it. I didn't make a video on it, but I had finished that in, I think, late October, and then with having 2 jobs in November and then 2 jobs in December, I just never recorded a video on it. Another repeat from last year is the Buzzwordathon. Next up, Buzzwordathon, which if you saw my video a couple of days ago, yes, I did do this. I think I got all months for Buzzwordathon. I don't think I missed anything for that one. So let's go with yeah, totally did it. I'm going to add 2 more to this. And one of them is the book covered book club that Caitlin does. The third monthly book club thing that I am participating in, the TBR Knockout by Completely Melanie. All right, let's cover these other 2 really quick. There's a whole video on all of these. Book covered book club, yes, I did participate mostly. I think there were 2 months that I didn't do. And then the TBR Knockout, I did participate in as well, where there were 2, maybe 3 prompts that I didn't do. I did at least 1 book per month for the TBR Knockout, but I didn't finish both prompts every month. Another one that's kind of a repeat from last year with a little bit of change up is where every time I get a book box, I read the book that month as soon as I get in the book box, and then I talk about it in the video. Next goal was book boxes, where every time I get a book from the book box, I read that book that month and make it in the video. That did not happen. I have so many. This stack right here almost entirely, actually I think it is an entirely book box books that I have received and haven't read. You will see an upcoming video where I'm doing like a try a chapter. I'm gonna read one chapter of every single one of those and then decide from that one chapter is like, am I even interested in this or am I gonna unhaul it? There are 23 books in that stack, so 23 books for 2023. Easy enough, right? Next goal, which is a changeover from last year. Last year I did monthly themes, so instead of that I am going to try to do themed videos. I mean, I did some themed videos last year, but for the most part I didn't really do this. I mean, I get it's hard to. I did themed videos because every video has to have a theme, and I put out 2 videos a week most of the year, but I didn't do like one-off themed videos. It would be like TBR game, reading my arcs, things like that. So series, yes. Themes, no. So I'm just gonna say that I didn't really do this. I kind of forgot about it entirely. I feel like I forgot about most of these like right after I recorded this video. The other goal that's carrying over from last year is upload 2 videos a week. Yeah. I did it except for November, December, which I've already explained multiple times, like what happened. I had 2 jobs. I was working 65, 70 hours a week. I didn't have time to also do YouTube. So yeah, those 2 months I didn't upload twice a week, but for the rest of the year, yeah. I have a lot of unfinished series, like a lot of unfinished series. So every month I want to read at least 1 book that continues a series that I've already started. The next goal was to at least continue a series every month, and I did this. I tracked it. I have a what are these called? A reading journal. And I tracked it every month, and I did continue or finish a series. You can't see this because it's written in pencil, but I did continue or finish a series every single month. It's part of the jars. It's part of the jars. If you're here for the TBR, you know the jars. The other new one is audiobooks. So I have quite the audiobook backlog. So I want to clear that off, and I want to get at least 1 audiobook read done every month. Now, obviously, part of the jars, the other one was read an audiobook each month. Also the jars. The series and audiobook jars. So yeah. I did that every month too. It's just part of my TBR game, so very easy to keep up with that, and I definitely did it. Right, so I didn't do great on the goals, but I didn't do like the most awful on the goals. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Some of them I made, some of them I completely forgot about, some of them I kind of half-assed, but attempted. Let's see what my goals are for next year, which will be tomorrow's video. Thank you for reviewing these with me and reminding me how I kind of forget about my own plans. Anyway, bye.